away, Zoe. I'm not until you tell me what you know about Chris's death. Look, please, just pick up and talk to me, will you? Zoe!
I know I asked you to find out as much as you could, but not by intimidating witnesses.
I didn't. Well, not really. I mean... Anyway, after the aggravation she's given me, what does she expect? She knows full well that I never killed Chris.
It's my job to make sure that's revealed in court.
You sound like my last brief. I fired him.
Well, you can always fire me, Charity. It's your choice.
I know you're good, though.
Don't make it harder for me, then, by interfering with witnesses.
I wasn't. Right, OK.
And certainly don't do it in a way which plays into the prosecution's hands. Messages on answer phones are not a good idea.
Right. But you don't mind if
I've told you, every scrap of information that helps me defend you is vital. Just don't batter doors down to get it. Oh, I should remind you, because of your particular situation, it is payment as we go.
You want it now?
No, but as we agreed, you will receive invoices on a regular basis. You did have the option of legal aid.
You'll get paid.
Belle's never taken up ballet.
Why not?
Because it'll ruin her feet. Walking round on tiptoes and all that. Then being swung round by some fella in tights.
Don't be daft, she loves it.
Since when?
Well, a while. She's not been gone for a few months, not since all this business with Charity, and then you coming back. Eric were only asking the other day how she were doing. I felt a bit bad about it.
You looking for these? I'd say you were planning to go away.
Give me my keys, please.
You know I'm facing a murder charge.
Are you threatening me?
It's a fact. I'm going on trial for something I didn't even do, and you're thinking of swanning off on holiday. Now, there's something not quite right there, don't you think?
This is your last chance, Charity. You go now, or I will call the police. You're breaking the conditions of your bail.
Ooh, quite the legal eagle these days, aren't you?
Yes, by necessity. It's something I learned from Chris. It's fatal if you don't stay in control of events.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
If you don't go now,
What?
police will make sure you do.
I won't do that, Zoe. I'm not going anywhere until this is sorted. I said don't! Zoe! You are going to tell me exactly what you know.
I don't want you anywhere near her.
You know that I didn't kill Chris, don't you? You want to believe that I did.
He's dead and you are with him. I am not fantasizing about that.
Aren't you? It's easier for you if it was me. But it wasn't. Which means he didn't just trick me, he deceived you. Now, I know, Zoe, but that must be really hard to swallow. Your beloved brother carefully planning to commit suicide.
You stop it!
For days, weeks maybe. And he didn't tell you. Not the only victim here now, am I, Zoe? We shouldn't be at war, Zoe, you and me, not now. I know it's as hard for you.
Harder.
But you aren't on bail, you aren't facing a life sentence.
No, but a life sentence without my brother, when life means life.
Zoe, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him too.
Well, you spent the rest of his life with him.
He was terminally ill. I still believe that our marriage could work. What can I say to make you believe me? For heaven's sake, Zoe, you know how upfront I am. I sometimes wish I wasn't.
You're up front when it doesn't matter.
What do you mean by that?
You lied through your teeth about who Debbie's father was.
To protect Chris.
Oh, and what about sleeping with Kane?
Oh.
Was that for Chris's benefit too?
So you've never had a relationship that you've regretted?
Oh, yes. But you weren't very upfront with Chris about us either, were you?
No, neither were you. In a way, I can see why he did it, you know. Chris could never have stood being stuck in hospital all them months with no chance of ever getting out.
No, no. If he'd felt like that, he would have discussed it with me.
Yeah, and been talked out of it. Or maybe he just didn't have the guts to tell you.
Chris wasn't a coward.
Yes, I know that.
Or perhaps he thought as he was going to die, he would make sure he paid you back.
And that's what you meant about Chris winning, isn't it? You really do know that I'm not guilty, don't you, Zoe?
Maybe I do.
Oh, thank God. Zoe, you've got to tell him, right? You've got to tell him because they're bound to drop the charges and then we can put all this behind us. You know something, you and me? We could run this estate together. Well, we've got along before in the past, haven't we? Zoe, listen to me. You and me, we can make sure our kids have a secure future.
Do you honestly believe I'm going to let you off the hook? It was his dying wish that you suffer as much as you made him suffer. And for all I've failed him in the past, I am not going to now.
Zoe, I am innocent.
You are the least innocent. The most un-innocent person on this earth.
Innocent of this, of what I am being accused of.
Frankly, Charity, I don't care if you're guilty or not.
You are?
Now, you have been a very patient little girl. Yes. Car keys, please.
If I won a stack of money...
You'd lose the ticket or you'd forget to post the coupon.
No, but if I did, folk go on about big cars and houses, yachts even, expensive holidays. I wouldn't.
What, you wouldn't spend it down the buckies of the boozer?
Well, I'd go to every one of us, all the family, and say, what would make you really happy? And then I'd buy them.
I know.
Even Shadrach.
How much does a brewery cost? Oh, I know someone who wouldn't be happy with all the money in the world.
Charity.
Just shows money's not everything.
Never said it was. It's what's doing right by people. Especially family. Charity is still one of us.
Oh, she's way beyond anyone's help, that one.
Maybe, maybe not. You know them bally pumps?
I could tell they were the most expensive in the shop. Eric bought the cheapest.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
He still did it, though.
Aye.
You must have spent a whole fortnight's gyro on them.
Well,
Don't tell me you saved up.
promise you won't get mad at me.
You nicked them? Oh, come here, you. What am I going to do with you, eh?